name is Chauntyele Tinsley. Students are always coming to school high, like y'all know that at our school. All students should be drug tested every so often. I have had an experience with being in the presence of students that are under the influence, and it bothers me, so I researched some possible solutions to get them to figure it out. Yeah. First, I will discuss the problem, then I will discuss a solution and explain the benefits. What is the problem? Students are high all the time without their parents even knowing. She put that on there. Okay. Some students may overdose on drugs. Drugs for a short amount of time can affect a person's decision making. So like, it can like affect your brain, especially if you're under the age, your brain isn't fully developed, like what Miss Hope says all the time to us in class. Yeah, you don't get like, your brain doesn't develop until like 20 something. At first they can be good at judging things, like and like smart and everything, but then once they do those drugs, their mind goes everywhere. What should the audience care about your problem? If you were to have a child, would you want them doing drugs without you knowing, or at all? No. If you do not listen to me, you could be the person that is on drugs and messing up your life. Like my mom had a friend, well not a friend, he went to her school and he was a football player, he was smart, he was about to go to college, the NFL. But then he did drugs, now he's on the streets and we see him like a lot because we drive past him, he's walking on Main Street. So, y'all don't want to be in that position. Not only do you need a problem, but you also need a solution to your problem. What is the solution? Staff members should randomly test their students every so often without even telling them. Did I ask you? Okay, anyway.
I didn't even say no question.
They should test them every so often without like without telling them, so they like y'all get what I'm trying to get to because I can't explain what I'm trying to get to. They should also check up on the students monthly around the same time, like but like slightly off a day and whatnot. But make sure that they are near them, so no students is no students are cheating on the test, like having somebody else using somebody else's stuff, like because I think when they drug test they use urine or something like that. So make sure they don't use somebody else's urine or have frozen urine because I've seen that in a movie before. So if someone wants to drink a lot of water, okay, these are possible objections and myths. On a website, somebody said if someone wants to drink a lot of water, then they will pass a drug test. That's not true. Okay? If you drink a lot of water, it just makes it harder for them to detect the drug in your system, but they'll still be able to notice that you have done drugs before. It's not like hard because it's just all drugs stay in your system for the same amount of time. That's a myth too. It depends on the type of drug. And yeah. People know myths, but do not know any success stories about being tested. Depending on the topic, Clarence Thomas said this quote: "We find that testing students who participate in extracurricular activities is a reasonably effective means of addressing the school's district's legitimate concerns and preventing, deterring, and detecting drugs." Here's my slideshow, and this is going to be like, this is somebody doing drugs as a teenager. It's not at school because I'm going to find a picture of a student at school, but it's still a kid doing drugs. They have to have gone to school, so that's still not any better. It's hard to see, and those are the types of drugs that they do. So the first one says marijuana, and after that I really can't read it. But that's and those are a lot of drugs they're taking. Like this one says the blue is some drugs, and then the green one is pharmaceuticals. But you see more students taking the actual like regular types of drugs than they're taking pharmaceuticals. So, but they're still bad, but not on the same level of bad, if you get what I'm talking about. Because some people might take pharmaceuticals and then just get addicted to them, but it's just more easy to get addicted to the actual like marijuana and other types of similar drugs to those. So kids, say no to drugs, okay? Because drugs can do crazy things to your body. drug testing should be more popular around schools. Do any of y'all believe that too? That drug testing should be? You do? Parents should also drug test their children, like especially during the summertime, because you know during the summer more kids hang out with their friends, go to parties, and you know what happened at parties? Not typical black people parties, but like other types of parties, because you know at black people parties there are more children dancing than doing drugs and other stuff. And papers should be signed saying whether or not the parent will allow their children to be regularly drug tested. But instead of them just giving the child the paper, the form to be signed, because you know the child could throw it away, or they would know about like if they're going to be drug tested. So they should just be a meeting for the parents to all come together, and they just get the paper signed. Or they just call them up and say it's going to be a parent meeting, but don't tell them what is going to happen at the parent meeting until they actually come to the parent meeting. This speech is not going to make all schools do drug testing, so we need to make a call for action. Well, hold on, after this. This is Lindsay Lohan. She did meth, and she went from all Disney Channel to all Charlie Sheen. And I interviewed Jaisha, and this is what I forgot what I think I asked her what does she believe about being drug tested? Would she want to be drug? Does she believe that students should be drug tested or not? And she said I've had friends that have done drugs without their parents knowing until they got caught at DECA. Schools should drug test to allow parents to know what students are doing behind their backs. Okay, this speech is not going to. We should make a call for action, all of us. So students need to be drug tested in schools because the majority of them are having drugs in their system and their parents don't know it. So I challenge all of us, y'all, and me, y'all including me too, that we all come together and tell the faculty, staff, parents, and not just other students, but just all of us in here currently that see my speech. Go tell everyone that school should be drug tested. Because if it's not, everyone's gonna be high. The teachers could get fired because there will be no students present at the school. So and then the parents could go to jail. The children could be taken to child services. All bad things can happen if there's not drug testing happening in schools. To conclude, an aggressive drug testing system should an aggressive drug testing system program would cut down on certain abuses, but it's never going to catch everyone or even close to everyone. That was said by Malcolm Gladwell.